Fracture Sound has just recently released a new brass library, the Majestic Brass Soloist. I haven't looked into it before, I don't know anything about the library, so I'm really curious to see whether it's just another brass library. I'll also try to sketch a little something, so if you're interested in the real application of this library, stick around. Now, let's go. So what do we get? Trumpet, French horn, trombone, tuba and ensemble. I want to start with the trumpet. Wow, that sounds nice. Legato, non-vibrato. Sustain vibrato. Never too much of a fan of those sustain patches. Staccato. Ah, okay, now we have this thing with the latency. If we want to play the instrument in real time, we have to put down the latency. Yeah, like this. Oh, what is this? I don't like the F sharp, but... I have the feeling in the mid-range I like it more, but when it gets a little bit higher, for me it almost sounds a little bit machine gunny. Tenuto. And tenuto long. And then we have performance shorts. As with their other libraries, this depends on how long you hold the note. So, as almost always with Fracture Sound VSTs, I like the legato vibrato articulation the most. If you haven't seen a Fracture Sound VST before, they always have like a microphone position fader over here, but you can also use this smart fader down here, which just will automatically switch your fader from close to far. So if you have it on close, the trumpet sounds like this. So this would be something that I would use when I use my own templates. I would integrate it into the Synchron Prime Orchestra, so I would use the Synchron stage reverb and, for example, place it on the brass section. Wow, this sounds beautiful. So this would be the way I would use the instrument when I integrate it into my template. So let's quickly go from close to far. Okay, and that's also nice. They placed it on the right side, but we could also place it into the middle. But then also to the left. Yeah, just like this. I would be interested if this is a impulse response reverb or if this actually just is a pan. If you know it, let me know in the comments down below. Now let's also check center stereo. And let's also play with the color a little bit. I don't know, that's always something I try to stay away from, those color knobs. Most of the time this is a EQ of some sort, so I would rather use a equalizer, and if I want to change the sound of my VST instrument, I would use a plugin instead of the built-in color, but that's just my preference. And then we have stereo width. Okay, and also no phasing issues, that's nice. This was the trumpet, let's quickly go into the French horn. I always love French horn. Interesting. So I think this is like with the Fracture Sounds in a lot of instances where they are focusing a little bit more on the quiet part of a orchestra. I do have the feeling that this is not like fortissimo. At the maximum this is a forte. I don't even know if this is forte or if this is just a loud mezzo forte, which is nice because if you record quiet samples you can make them sound better, but it gives you less flexibility to be louder with this library. What else? Legato mellow. Oh, that's even quieter. Oh, for like... I'm not allowed to play it, but I mean, you can imagine, right? Okay, who knows this song? Comment down below. Staccato. Tenuto short. Tenuto long. Okay, and also let's check out the sustain. Yeah, always with these sustain patches. If I do sustain patches, I mostly split them over different tracks. So I do like 3 legato patches and then I just do 3 different melodies. In most of the instances, it sounds more natural. Let's check out the trombone. I mean, that's just, the sound is amazing. I don't know if this comes across this video. I'm blown away. I mean, I have been blown away by the brass band Soloist already. When I check this out, for example, the Flügelhorn, I mean... Okay, legato mellow. Beautiful. By the way, can we unload samples? Oh yeah, that's also cool. So if I unload everything and just want to use the legatos, I have 260 megabyte of RAM, which is quite fair for a good legato patch. Now let's also check out the tuba. Oh, wow. Legato mellow. And staccato. Tenuto short. Tenuto long. Then also like sustains, but honestly sustains for a tuba I would never really need it. Okay, and also the ensemble patch. Yeah, this doesn't convince me, to be honest. Let's lastly also try to combine some of the instruments and see how they sound together. Oh, I mean, already the playing of this instrument is like, this sounds so nice. Okay, trumpet gets this color, and now let's continue to the French horn. That's all improvised, so I hope this will make sense in the end. Yeah, we will see. We can also change a little something. I love this. Okay, now let's quickly go in and change a couple of notes so that it actually makes a little harmonic sense. Okay, I think I'm quite happy for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. This makes for a good small little piece. Let's give it a listen. Okay, I mean, a small little piece, but I think what it shows, it really sounds good for this type of music. Okay, so my honest opinion is that this VST instrument has its strengths in... strength. This VST instrument has its strength in the quiet legato patches. It doesn't convince me on the sustain patches and also on the ensemble patches, but for like quiet scoring, or if I have like an intimate solo, it's just as with the woodwinds. I think it's a beautiful library for those kind of like intimate scoring passages. This is an amazing sound. Yeah, if you're interested in cinematic composition, make sure to check out the Cinematic Composer's Journey. I've just opened my waitlist. I'll make sure to link it down below, so if you want to save a early bird price, then feel free to sign in. It's completely free. So if you want to watch another video, it'll pop up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye bye.